Welcome, gamers. It's Monday. We're back on this Monday, July 13th, 2026. This is today's image. It is me mining, but with a hat. Look at that, we got a hat. And look at this, we got a moose. Wow. But the question is, why are these misaligned? Aren't these usually on like the right side, like right there? For some reason I turned on the computer and they were actually here, which is very strange because I don't think I changed that. I don't know. Anyway, welcome Stream Elements, welcome Lunatic Lurker, welcome Tagbarrow, JD, Muffin. What am I mining? Ore. Maybe minerals. Blue cap feels familiar. Which blue? Which cap are you thinking of? Are you thinking of Hamflow's cap? Because that was not the intent. His cap does not look like that. His cap is slightly different. This is a reference to my Final Fantasy XIV character, who I've been leveling up various crafting classes, and in fact mining is one of them. And also weaving. I've gotten weaving and mining and goldsmithing up to level 50. And also a bunch of other stuff. I don't know, it's pretty cool. A bunch of stuff happening. No, Wolfie Sona stealing Hamflow's cap. No, it's a different, it just coincidentally just happens to look like it. But my cap in the game also looks like this now. It's not blue though. It's not blue. Anyway, what are we doing today? Good question. Good question that no one asked, but I asked. And I guess we installed this. I don't know. What is Botany Manor? I don't know. I was told that it was good. What if I look it up? I want to beat Botany Manor. What even is Botany Manor game? Welcome to my... Look, it's got 9 out of 10. What is this game? Well, good question. It is a... It's got... Is this like an escape room game? What is this? They got birds? Oh, shoot, look at those birds. Remember seeing it on a game presentation a long time ago? I mean, it seems like it's well received. Maybe there's something here. How long is this game? 3.5 hours? I mean, that's a good amount, right? $25? You're telling me this game's $25? I got it for free on the Epic Game Store. I sure hope it's worth $25. Look, it's quietly brilliant. It kind of reminds me of the Looker, or what's it called? The Witness? Sorry, I guess it does remind me of the Looker as well. But the Witness, you know, the game that the Looker was based on. I don't know, we could try it. Let's change the category, guys. We got Botany Manor. Botany Man or Botany Woman. What about the others? Welcome, Nutritious. My GPU fan is spinning very fast. Now this makes me think that maybe... Oh, what? Do you want this... Wait, what did that say? Do you want this app to access local networks? My GPU fan is spinning. And I think that tells me that maybe it's using uncapped frame rate. That perhaps... well, okay, it seems like... I don't know if, like... Did my computer crash, or is the game just not rendering? I am pressing Alt-Tab, and nothing's happening. Welcome, Tub of Insects. I may have to restart my computer. I can't tell. This is the thing. Sometimes I'm like pressing all the buttons. Yeah, what if I like disconnect the capture card and then I reconnect it? Sometimes it fixes it. Yep, okay, no, that's it. That is in fact it. Do I want to allow this app to access public and private? No, I don't. I do not want that. Why does it need to access my network? Isn't this an offline game? Okay, graphics. Whoa, what the heck? 4096? No way. Get down to 1920 by 1080. 60 frame rate. No, not exclusive. Why would they default to exclusive full screen? That's why. Windowed full screen. VSync. Okay, that's good, right? Quality. Graphics quality high. That's probably fine, right? Okay, what if it was like medium? Medium is fine. Alright. Camera. Field of view. You gotta turn that field of view up. It's gotta be at least 80. Accessibility. Got a sprint toggle. We got crosshair. You wheeling? What does he mean by wheeling? We're not even... Do you mean like Hamflow's wheel where he decides what game to play? No. Alright, this is Botany Manor. I don't know what is happening in this game. Welcome, Hamflow. 1890. Botany Manor, Somerset. Isn't that in like the UK? Where's Somerset? Oh, maybe we do need high quality. Hold on. Camera, graphics, quality, high. Okay, yeah, that's way better. Okay, medium is not acceptable for this game apparently because the shadows look really bad. England. Oh, there's no jump button either. Sometimes you think games have jump buttons, but they don't. They don't exist. Lady Arabella, we're happy to have you back at Botany Manor. Some things have deteriorated. Okay, okay. And then what? Collect parcel. Arabella Green, Botany Manor, Somerset. Forgotten Flora, Herbarium by Arabella. That's me. That's the. I assume that's me. Welcome, Pubs Jam. Thank you once again for submitting your book proposal. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you've completed research. Forgotten Flora, maps. Okay, there's nothing. There's nothing in this book. Is that not our book? Are we publishing a book that has nothing in it? Alright, a fresh start. What is this game? What if I hate this game? Collect seeds. Okay. What does this mean? What does this mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Potting instructions. Place pot on saucer. Add soil to pot. Plant seed, water seed. Okay. You place the pot. And then you put the soil. Playing games you don't like is fine. What if it's bad, actually? Okay, so apparently this pot doesn't matter. It only... Oh, what is this? What are we doing? We threw something in there? It's only this one that matters. Oh, no, it has to be on this thing. Okay. And then you gotta plant the seed. You gotta put the seed in there. Okay, and then you water it. Welcome, Namington. Anyone been planting seeds? Yeah, anyone out there? Alright, then what? Then you wait. Then you wait. What is this? That's probably bad, right? It's probably not good to set the set this all the way to max temperature. 99% sure that Northern Lion would make a rant agreeing that playing games you don't like is fine. And he'll say that while he's playing a game that he hates. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Well, I was tempted to also plant peppers, but Mom's garden overproduces. I see. Postcard from Mary Ann. On my hike I came across the windmill wort. Welcome, Panis. Flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities due to specific temperature requirements. The flower can help. What do you mean by this? What am I doing? Me when I don't know what's happening? Guys, what am I doing? Important clues get added to the herbarium. You assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you. Postcard. This feels like a blueprint style game. Not in the sense that it's like a roguelike or anything, but kind of like there's like things to look at. There's like clues. Ideal soil temperatures. Wildflowers. Perhaps. Welcome, Choco Jacks. Okay, my first flowers now. Hopefully I will have peppers myself. That would be cool. Peppering out there. Ideal soil temperatures. Okay, so presumably I'm supposed to set the temperature to match the thing that I just planted. Well, I don't game I love flowers. I don't know about this game. I'm sure it's good. I just think maybe it's not my kind of game. I've played it for like 5 minutes now. Where's the roguelike deck building? Where is the freaking Dark Souls inspired combat? Where is the ladder you can kick down? Door does not open from this side. You unlock a shortcut later. And it's like, oh my god, look, a previous area we've been to. Oh, this ladder. You can't go up the ladder, but maybe you can go down the ladder. So true, right? Don't even have thumbs? Well, I mean in this game. What about in this game? So what is the goal here? What are we doing? Is there like a hint system? Up. We have all the clues. But what does that mean? What does that tell me though? What is that even? If only there was something to tell me. Alright, so we got the seeds inventory, right? We got this. Look at our plants that we have. What plant is that? The windmill wort, anemone February. And then we gotta look at the temperature. Okay, the windmill wort. It doesn't even say. It doesn't even. We gotta look find what kind of flower this is. It's a volcanic flower. So volcanic flowers. And then we got to find out what country we're in, right? What country are we in? Well, there's a postcard, right? There's literally, I mean, okay, Somerset, right? We're in Somerset, which is the United Kingdom, perhaps. And it doesn't even have it, guys. We don't even have. But then we look at where the postcard was from. You're like, Sicily, and you like, where is this? That's Italy, and then you got to figure out, you know, Italy, Sicily. Okay, Sicily's there. You know, volcanic, 60 degrees Celsius. See, that's what you got to do. This is what we were missing. You got to go 60, and then what? Then you look at your other clues. You got the wildflower. We got the postcard. Is this it? What else do we need? That's literally all it is. Then what? Then you put it in there, maybe. No, that just throws it away. You don't really want to throw it away, man. Do this. You put the windmill wort. Put the water. Anemone February. Is that a new VTube? Maybe. Okay, so they played music, which makes me think that that's good. We've opened the heat vent. Among Us is venting right now. It's opened, which makes me think that maybe the plant is now the correct temperature. But then what do I do though? Yeah, I need to put the plant. Oh, you gotta put the plant. See, you gotta put the plant next to it. And then you open the vent and then it's growing. Oh shoot, it's growing so fast. Bro, what kind of flower grows this fast? No venting. Oh my god. There it is. Okay, I kind of get it. You gotta look for clues. You gotta look for the temperature. You gotta figure out, like, okay, so this thing tells you it's in this country, and then this thing is there. That makes sense. That literally makes sense. And then it unlocks a new area. And you're like, oh shoot, it's just like the looker. It's just like the witness. You can sit down. You can draw from nature. You can't look in the book apparently, but you can look at the book. So true. So true, gamers. And then we gotta find the next thing. What next? What is here for us to do? Bam. Ever seen this before? What kind of flower is this? What kind of flower is that? We got Dark Souls ladder. We got, oh shoot, we've been there. Maybe. It's crazy. Multiple branching paths. You can choose to go this way, and a door does not open. Door does not open from this side. Let me in, we want to shop. Why are you closed? And then go the other way. Look at that. And then what? Botany Manor, home of the green family. That's a pun. You can tell it's a pun because, you know, it's green. Post box. Collect key. Look at that. New key unlocked. New area. Currently busy researching. Leave all deliveries in the gatehouse. Ring the bell. Alright, I guess what? That key that we just got, you can use context clues. Wait, do we have to deliver the plant here? I don't know, but we have a key, okay? And then the key, if you'll remember from a long time ago, we have this door. This door that has a key. You can use the key to open. Oh my god. Puzzle logic. We got music playing. We got various ways to go. And then you look at this and go, what is that? That's where we just were. We got a hat. You can sit down. We take a break. The cane. Walking stick. Is there a difference between a walking stick and a cane? Are they the same thing? Good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you, like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. We'll never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, or in botany, as in all other things. A car is outside. You can maybe hear it. Must travel, see interesting specimens. Then what? The walking sticks are lightweight, tactical for mountaineering, but is a cane distinct? Perhaps. No, there's too many ways to go. They had that, they have this, you have this house as well. This door probably doesn't open. And there's a biblical figure in the WWE. Citizen Kane from the top rope. Oh my god, there's even more. No. Why I hate when games have too many things to do. They should have nothing to do. It should be totally linear. so I cannot get lost. They need yellow paint everywhere, so I know exactly where I'm supposed to be going. None of this like 50 different branching path stuff. It's locked. It's locked. Let me in. They don't even... Okay, they do let you do it. Various places to sit. Not water. Sit down. Look at the cactus. It's not even it. Literally not even it. What are we doing? Okay, so obviously there's nothing here. You have to go this way. Okay, I was gonna go this way first, but I chose not to. But I really should have. We've got Shaman. You guys know the Pokemon Shaman? It's there. We've got Orchard. Oh no, it's not this way. I've explored all the options, and yet none of these are correct. I know Shaman. I've heard of Shaman. Oh, we haven't been in here. Okay, so we've seen this before. We now know that there is another... No, that's a different... That's the same one. You can't be having the same one. You gotta have variety. We gotta find the next plant. Duck. It's when you all post gritty goose, even though a goose is not the same as a duck, but it's similar enough. Similar enough that one could mistake it for another one. Hope this letter finds you well as you set off to London for your important trip. Should I be reading this in an accent? I hope you find this. I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London. I guess this person isn't from London, so maybe I shouldn't be reading it in a London accent. Thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions. Both excites and worries me. June. Sorry, I thought this said June. Time has indeed passed. Doesn't that look like a J? Jime has indeed passed. And yet your determination for your field remains inspiring. Determination, Undertale. Jay never imagined all those years ago we would have been writing to each other in our 5th decade. Hope it finds you well. Jay looked forward to hearing about your progress, and of course, let me know how Jay can be of assistance. Elizabeth, your loving sister Elizabeth. Undertale. Saying, oh my god, that's him. Is that Gaster? Whatever his name is. Isn't that a guy? Gaster. Okay, let's see. Gotta go into this room. Oh god, survivors. Please let you know your family tree is complete. Carefully tracing the history per your request, I've altered the customary presentation. Now displaying the maiden names of the ladies. Okay. His name is Seraph. His name is Undertale. Alright, who are we? We are Arabella. And we have a sister named Elizabeth. Arthur Hopgood. Not Hopbad. Adelaide Pendleton. Surely this is important at some point. We got fire. Look at that fire. We got a tree. What is it? Dark Souls 2? Am I right, guys? Like the tree that grows inside the that one place. What is this is what's that place called? Cardinal Tower, whatever. No, that's the other one. I don't know. Fire has the potential to be among us. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Fact about pyrophiles. Welcome next thing. Pyrophiles. Seeds possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas. That's gotta be relevant, right? We gotta have smoke. I'm gonna put smoke in here. That's a clue. That's one of the clues out here. Okay, what about this? Dartmoor. Travel by rain. Rain? Sorry, it says train. Alright, well, that's a clue. That is probably an important clue. You do not have access to it. And then you can climb the tree. You would think that maybe you can climb the tree, but you can't. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much stuff. Okay, look at this. We got the Fulguria. Came across this Fulguria. They solve puzzles. I solved the first puzzle. Literally. Haven't filled in all the right clues for this plant. Oh no, they got clues that are for different plants. Blurry photograph. Dark photograph. Well lit. I feel like there's like too many branching paths. For like the second puzzle, for them to have this much stuff to do, it's a bit overwhelming, I think. I think it's too much. Chemical disposal. Is that a mushroom? Art of painting. Didn't we see something like this earlier? Got Umamusume. What do we got here? Oh man. Oh man. Guys, what even am I doing? What are we doing here? Some ancient Celtic? It's Celtic, right? Celtic tribes practice a coming of age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. And pick a flower in the woods. They had to find a Fulgaria. Wait, that's the flower we unlocked. This flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes while striking. Okay, so Fulgaria. It's got the thunderstorms. Bulgaria. So this is not the thing. We gotta find, let's see, which of these apply to this? It's a good question. That is a good question. It's none of this. Bulgaria. The folklore book. Is that the one? Okay, so Ash Plume is probably the one about the fire. No, this is too much. There's too much stuff, man. Guys, there's too much. Your new Lumen photographic flash lamp. Okay. Spectacles. Oh, yeah, I'm John Lennon. Doesn't he wear stuff like this? Isn't this John Lennon's glasses? It makes sense. We're in the UK right now. Oh, it's me. John Lennon. It's me. Can we see what it looks like? No, it's dark. It's too dark. I turn on the light or something. What is this? Gotta put something in there. There's nothing. Guys, there's nothing. There was a thing that says how to do it. Fill the container with flash powder. Close the container. Press the button connected to the camera. Flash powder. We gotta find flash powder. Oh man. More stuff. These past weeks I've seen a lot of bright flashes. Scares my cows immensely. Milk production has taken a hit. Is that the flash powder? That is the flash powder. But it's empty. Contains 75 grams. Potassium, magnesium. Okay, we gotta remember. Gotta go back to that room. Potassium, magnesium, 2 to 1, 75 grams. Potassium, magnesium. A 2 to 1 ratio. And then it's like, how many grams though? How do we tell how many grams this is? Where's the thing where you can weigh it? And maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe just because that thing holds 65 grams or whatever, it doesn't mean we have to. Right? You can totally just put that in there. But what are we taking a picture of though? Ourselves? There's nothing. There's nothing there. Guys, there's nothing. Close the container. Press the button. Oh, did we not close the container? I think we did not close the container, guys. You put this in there. The 2 to 1 ratio. It's probably this, right? I don't know. Get ratioed. Put that in there. Then you gotta close it, and then you press the button. And then we see, like, are we in the photo? I would like to be in the photo, please. All right, so there's nothing there, but you need to put, okay, so one of those plants needs to be exposed to light. I think. So I don't know which plant it was. I think there's too much. I think this game has got too much stuff going on. It's too much for the second puzzle. Look, there's an upstairs area. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know. Oh man, now we're on this side. Can't even go there, blocked by tree. Anyone ever been blocked by tree? Go on Twitter, you like post at tree, and then you find out you've been blocked. And you go, what did I do? I didn't even do anything. Why would tree block me? For what reason? Alright, well, we have received plant Fulgaria. Okay, guys, the plant Fulgaria. Is there a way to read specifically which clue is relevant? I mean to like read the clue. Fulgaria. It's called a terrible thunderstorm. Okay, so the light, flash lamp manual, letter from farmer, flash powder bottle. That is not pyrophiles. Photographs. See, that's the correct one. You can tell because the sound changed. Alright, so this flower, specifically, you have to take a photo of it. Guys, you gotta put it in front of the camera. Right here. Maybe thunder plant with flash lamp because lighting is the same thing. Yes, it is the flash of light. Okay, now we need the powder. You put this over here and you get the 2 to 1 ratio. Is it possible to make something that explodes using these chemicals? Probably get an achievement for it. Say, hey, you created something that is not supposed to be constructed. Oh, shoot. There is. Look, that's Fulguria. You've achieved it. It only grows during thunderstorms or flashes of lightning, provide the bright light needs to bloom. Now we need to figure out the rest of the clues. The rest of the clues are surely for ash plume. We do not have the clues yet. But we have the key though. Guys, remember we have the back terrace key. Does anyone know chemistry yet? Does anyone know explosive compounds? Welcome back, Usley. Back, this game takes place in the UK. So does solving a plan get you anything? I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, so we have the key for what is the back terrace. This is her new home. It's so big, it's got a tree growing in it. Oh my god. Let me in. What is it? An orange. We got new plants. New plants unlocked. MTV creds. When I look at this, I think this is like Hitman. You ever look at Hitman? You go, well, if this was Agent 47, he would climb up there. He would vault onto that wall, drop down there. That's him. He would have done that. MTV cribs. MTV McRibs. Alright, so we gotta find the ash plume flower. My voice, I feel like my voice is dying. Maybe I should drink some water. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drink some water right now. Just sit down. Look at this gorgeous view. Alright, I've done it. Let's see. What we got here? What do we have here? Nothing. Some bread? They got bread here? Who left that there? Who's doing this? What's the deal? What is this? Oh, that's the ash plume. We have obtained the ash plume. Seed log. Summary of some seeds I've gathered this year. And location. Surely this is important. Cow parsley. Ash plume. Wistman's wood. That's the relevant one. Wistman's wood. You gotta remember Wistman's wood. Seed log. Wistman's wood. And then what? Then a friend of mine visited the Americas, brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They're the latest trend. Oh, they mean like statues of squirrels? They're like actual squirrels. Squirrels have not started a big family. Okay, they're real squirrels. I thought they meant squirrel statues. One thing I did notice is I haven't seen a red squirrel for quite some time now. Does it let you look at old clues? I don't know. Does it? No. It's weird that it doesn't. You would think that, you know, clicking on these would show you. But it doesn't. It's very, very weird that it doesn't do that. Alright, let's see. It's locked. And Thursday, Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. No, but they're British. It's gotta be British. Lady Arabella may not be the best pleased with me asking for a new one. Last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained. Shopping list. Those things, perhaps. New key. The kitchen key. The kitchen key. Now, is this a relevant clue? A mortar. A mortar. That is not a clue, as you can tell, based on the fact that it does not show up there. Okay, but we have kitchen key, though. So we gotta go back to the kitchen. Use the key on the kitchen. Do people normally have keys like this in their own homes? I feel like it's pretty rare. I feel like once you're like in the home, it's kind of like, you know, the doors aren't really locked with keys usually. Maybe if you live in a mansion like this, it'd be pretty cool to just lock everything. Go, oh no, where'd I leave the key? Oh no, the key was over there. Oh shoot. Mortar, like that Adult Swim show character. It's me, Mortar. Oh, they turned me into a pickle. Ah, jeez, Mortar. Oh, jeez. Me about to have 3 side quests. Oh, I'm gonna go downstairs to what is this fancy house? This mansion. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. What is this? What is this? Ounces? Oh shoot, man. Mysterious symbol. Is that Essie underscore channel? Cheering for England? Oh my god. Bro. Rock and mortar, so true. So true. Welcome, Carabelle. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. It's coming home. Is that the football chant? Blessed is the hearth with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember this year of construction for this friend is the key. It doesn't, I mean, sanctuary, rhyming with key, I don't know, it's like, it's true. Sounds like a password. Welcome, Michael. Can we get your world famous Japanese meatball recipe? No, because I don't even know it. This sounds like a password. I don't know. Surely this is not a clue, right? Look, it's not even on the clues. The thing about year of construction being a key. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary. Remember the year of construction? There was a construction. There was a lock, but it was like letters. How are people going to get the Japanese Wolfie meatballs now? I don't know. They were never able to do it. History of Dartmoor. Does anyone know where Dartmoor is? The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods. Or early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees using fire. Using a fire? Is that a clue? That is a clue. Welcome, Rainzap. Did I see the game Cat Mailco Become a Mailman? I have seen it. I have not played it, but I have been aware of that game. Did I see the game? I just lost the game. Am I right, guys? We received your letter applying to study botany. We do not, at present, and have never admitted women to the study of at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories. Bro, this is gender discrimination. Domestic space patrons are reserved for serious scholars. Do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs. Oh my god. Bro, this, how long has this flame been here for? Jesus, out of here. Any other clues? Have I seen the gaming scholarship? Is that the Minecraft one where like they'll give you a scholarship if you like beat some boss? Okay, we got recipes here. No, wait, is this the recipe? Is this the recipe you were talking about, Michael? Roasted chestnut, simple recipe. Perfect to warm. Place them in a pan. No, that's it. Minecraft, WoW, RuneScape, Final Fantasy 14. What do you do in Final Fantasy 14? Complete a Savage Ultimate Raid or whatever? Gaming scholarship. Some bosses. I don't know. To someone special. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden. When you're done with your work, would you like to meet me for a small cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Yes, that's him. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood, covered in moss they withstood. Oh, shoot. Test of time. Although none can tell the sorrows that did befell, bro is rhyming. All 20 combat jobs, 8 crafter, gather jobs to level 100. And FF14. Like, it has to be like on a fresh account. I saw that University of Silicon Valley thing. It's probably some kind of scam. I don't really know what the deal is. Porcelain duck. I don't think it's on a fresh account. Just any account. You can just buy an account. Just buy someone else's account and say it's yours. Probably. What if I did that? Oak logs, maple logs. Either that, several hundreds of hours of gameplay. It's true. You can just have money, you know? A lot of those crafter gatherer jobs, if you just have money to buy stuff from the market board, you can just do all your level quests. You can just turn in all the quest rewards. Money is the solution to all your problems. Smoked food. Wow. Genshin Impact? Bro. Alright, what are we doing here? What even are we doing? There's one for Wolfie's Nonograms. 3 perfect games on Steam. That's actually so easy. All you have to do is play those like find 100 cat games. Every cat is an achievement. It takes like 5 minutes. How impactful even is that Genshin? No one even knows. Cooking book. Poem. Okay, which logs did they... There was a clue about the cooking, right? You guys remember the cooking one? Did they say what log? No. No. Wait. Using fire as their method of choice. But they didn't say which fire. Witch fire, isn't that what they use at the Salem witch trials? To burn them? Messed up. Alright, we got the smokery. Maybe you have to find the kind of tree that grows. Oh, true, true. Anyone know what trees grow in Dartmoor? Witch trials? The Salem ones. These trees. Ancient oaks. Which trees? I still don't know what this is for. What even is this? What is that mysterious symbol? The Salem what trials? Steve Harvey be like, that's the Salem what? Salem what trials? That's a sheep with a flag. It's SE_channel. The dartboard line. Okay, what kind of tree is this? Is it this tree? The mold tree? Wait, Great Western Railway, Taunton to London Paddington, that's the bear. That's the bear. Elderly discount applied 9th of July, 1890. That's gotta be a clue, right? That's gotta be important. No, it's not important. You sound like those two AI guys. Which guys? I don't know what you're talking about. What kind of tree? What kind of tree is this? What even? What kind of tree is this out here? Them? That's that. Who's them? Guys, what even? We've done this one. We've finished this clue. What have I not seen? What kind of fruit is this? This is a dragon fruit. You can eat it? I don't know these AI guys. I don't even know, man. Alright, there's like one clue somewhere that I've not found for this. Oh my god. Library hall. Okay, hold on. There was like something about like the year, maybe. Didn't they say there was like a thing? They got, wait, what is this? Arbella's parents. It's probably relevant, right? That's probably relevant. No, it's not relevant. Guys, I wish you could like look at the clues, you know, that's the thing. What tree is this? It's not even the same tree. It's not even the right room, guys. Where even are we? Oh my god. There should be a thing like you've seen all the clues around here. There's no need to come back here. It's too much. These areas are too open. Wait, flowering plants? You can't even read the book. You can only look at the book. You can only judge the book by its cover. Isn't that weird? Isn't that a strange thing? I need to BRB for a bit. If I give you remote access to my PC, can you move my character in Mortal Online 2 back and forth? 5 minutes? No, I'm streaming. I can't do that. I don't like this cover. Me when I listen to someone who's bad at singing. Judge a book by its cover? Yeah, this cover is bad. Why is this so blurry? You guys seeing it? What is that? Judge a book by its cover. Cover Corporation, the VTuber corporation in charge of Whole Live. Me when I don't like what I discover. Yeah, Discover's bad. So true. Discover, like the credit card company. Me when I judge your Kiss Me cover. I've never even sung that song. It is a good song though. It's a nice song. Where do I go? You do anything in the house with the fire thing? The fire. I mean, I feel like you need like to figure out which log to burn in the fire, or maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe that was put there as like a red herring or whatever. Sing it now. I'm sick. When? You're not sick. When? Since when? 6, 7 maybe. I'll call you Usly. Vac you Usly. Kiss Me is so good. Can you name the band who sang it? The Cranberries? Isn't it the Cranberries? Or maybe I don't know. Guys, I don't know. No, they sang. That's a different one, right? They sang a different. She's always sick. Be careful with 1122. It's my bank pin. No, okay. What if it was Oaklaws? It was not the Cranberries. Oh my god, I don't even know. Who sang the? Who is the Cranberries? What did they sing? Who sang? I don't even know. I don't think Oaklaw can be. Oh yeah, Linger. Oh, true. Is that a clue next to a little house? Which little house? This house? The smokery? Kid named Linger. So true. Oh, this. Wait. This I didn't even notice it. I should be drinking water, guys. It's literally water drinking time. Alright. Maybe when I linger in the stream. I already drank water. Well, you got it. I drink more water. Can you replace water with water 2 one day? No, I haven't learned that one yet. Alright, using the home smokery. The type of wood is important. Which one to pick depends entirely on personal taste. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions. Okay, but like which one do I use? What are you up to? I get it, because it's like it sounds like what are. Water, like water. Water. Bottle water. That's what they say out there. Alright, well I mean they said it matters, but like that's the last clue. Now, what does it mean? So we gotta like put one of those logs in there. Bring the plant into there. Have the plant be smoked. I can probably just do trial and error, honestly. But no, hold on. But this, what is this? You still don't know what this is. Oh, this is like the wait, we can weigh things. Those are weights I know. Okay, so maybe we have to like compare something? What are we comparing? No, you don't. I asked what the... Yeah, and then I realized. Okay, I realized shortly after. Realize. Let me check one of the old clues. Oh, there's so many though. There's actually so many clues. Pyrophiles screens passage. Where even was that? Guys, where even is that? Where was that one? I assume it was in the house still. They wouldn't allow us to go to another house. Anyone understand jokes? Any joke understanders out there? What's the best joke you've heard recently? Hey, jokesters. What do you do in this game? You solve puzzles. Where was that earlier clue? Ah, this one. Fire has potential to be among Devastating. Their seeds possess tough shells. They only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. But like, which is their natural habitat? I'm not going to lie to you, but you have not solved any puzzles. No, I've solved at least 5 puzzles. So their natural habitat. Which trees are native to Dartmoor? If the plant even came from Dartmoor, where even is that plant? There's only like 5 options. I can just try every one. Honestly, just in my opinion, I think I can just try all of them. Wait, hold on. Where am I going? I'm so lost, man. What's the point of the weighing thing, though? Surely the weights have to do something with something. And surely maybe this is for later. It's probably for later. And then this, and then this. If you're feeling cold, you can go stand in the corner. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. Wait, there's 2 fires though. How can we have this fire and that fire? Get it, guys? Do you understand his joke? It's all right. Is that the joke? Right angle? It is a right angle. So, like this one. One of these plants is the native plant of the region that this plant is from. Now, maybe it's this one. It could be this one. Oh. It's probably not that one. What if it was the birch log? What if it was this one? Have we considered that it could be this one? Have we considered that maybe it could be the maple log? Oh. No, it's gotta be the other one. Or maybe we have to put on the other fire first. Whoops. Oh, what the? What, you're telling me I can't grab it? Can't even grab it. Guys, it's gotta be this one. Surely. No, okay, so I think I need to maybe... Wait, what? Smoked food. Oh, I can't grab it anymore? You're telling me? Oh, no, I can grab it. Okay, what if we put this thing on the other fireplace? Right here. Oh. Crack? What? Excuse me? Why did they call that achievement crack? Okay, so now that this is slightly grown, then you put, then you do this, right? You figure out which one of these is there. Oh, is it this one? Is it this one? It's not that one. Oh. It is. Guys, I totally knew. I would like to know why though. I'd like to know like why that is why that is the solution. Personally knew it was the oak log. Was there something here? It's, oh, is it the seed log? And does the seed log tell you that it was the oak? The poem. Surely the poem is something. Alright, well. What's the poem? Gatehouse delivery? What are we doing? What is this? What's the poem? Is it this one? Oh, the ancient oaks! Oh, shoot. Rissman's wood, the ancient... Okay, okay. I obviously need it. Okay, the ancient oaks. Well, what's the point of this? Maybe this is for later? Maybe this is for a later thing. Alright, well they said there's a delivery. So wait, yeah, but what do we use it for? That's the thing. What do we even use it for? Wait, yeah, but like in the game, what specifically are we weighing? Music's pretty good. An item. Items? No, so first you said item and then you have items. How can there be one or multiple? By weighing a singular item. You have two items? I don't think so. Alright, new area. The orchard. Where even was that? Is there like a map? There's probably a map, right? No, I'll just find it. How is life as a gardener? It's alright. There it is. Look, I knew it. Whoa, guys. Peculiar petals? This is Mark Zuckerberg's vanilla. Mark Zuckerberg. Dear niece, I've gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books. Among Us. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes as they're charming as well as educational. Though I'll take no offense should they put your little ones straight to sleep. Calling it boring. Boring. The wolf glove. High on the mountaintop so steep grows a flower that's hard to keep. Petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. Mountaineers who climb up high listen to the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. We step to hear it loud. Wolf gloves howl here, clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. Sleeping. I'm sleeping. That's literally boring poem. Is that a pig? What is this? A pig? You seeing this pig out here? Whoa. Alright, next puzzle. We have got to see the next puzzle. Specimen red campion sketch. Specimen foxglove. Isn't that the one that they just mentioned? Oh my god, there's so many. Primrose, isn't that the VTuber? Hyacinth, isn't that the guy who sang the Nichijou opening? Spring Dance Shrub, isn't that the town for the Simpsons takes place in? It's Mr. Shrub. Snrub, it's like a snrub. Pixie Tears, isn't that the company that makes those 3D animated movies like Cars and Bugs Life? Bluebell, isn't that the cow cheese company? Cradle Fern, isn't that the freaking the guy? Isn't that the Phineas and Fern guy? That's all my jokes. Tincture of iodine, perfect for preparing microscope slides. Mr. Snrub is not from Springfield. Oh no, you're right. He's from. No, I said he's from The Simpsons. I didn't say he was from Springfield. Did I? Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter. Wait, some of these don't have chloroplasts. Pixie tears. Those do not have chloroplasts, guys. This is the only one that does not. Right? Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy, do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time. Adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. Recommended to add a certain amount of sugar. Oh, maybe that's where the weight comes in. Add a certain amount of sugar to the soil. Okay, so we gotta find out how much sugar to add to pixie tears. Orchard mosaic. Alright, well, I don't know about that one. History, guys, history of England. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Age, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were prosecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself. Isn't that Santa? Santa built this? Knew about the location because of this. I just thought there may be many undiscovered priest holes. Okay, well. Thank you for inviting me to the Botany Manor. As a historian, I find it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house. Can they stop saying that? Although I'm convinced it exists, you'll find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well, sometimes require elaborate mechanisms. Okay, well that's probably lore relevant. What do you have in your phone's priest hole? It doesn't even exist because it's not in the UK. Hello, we got a suitcase from Peak. Bro, what is in that? Chain launcher, you think? I received the requests for repairs. I'm not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as Turbulent Towers. It is. Believe the poltergeist dwells within its walls. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost. Well, that is interesting. Certainly. What is this? Is that the black mold on the walls? You guys seeing this? Bro, they gotta get that checked out. Mold. Oh shoot, no, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. What the heck? Broken and anemometer? Wait, that's wind. I know from Genshin Impact that anemo is wind. You might be Anemo. Isn't that the guy from the Pixar movie? Got lost. Little fish guy. This is the part I stopped playing because it crashed and it didn't say. Oh, do you have to manually save? No, it said last save now. What am I doing? What are we doing here? Surely this is like important at some point. Turn on the wind. Get me out of here. I feel this kind of device should not exist in like people's homes. This feels really dangerous. Wow, look at that. Look at that river. That's a river. If I've ever seen a river, and that is in fact a river. Okay, so we do not have the seed from this area yet. It's fine. I have one of those. There haven't been that many accidents, but how many have there been though? What percentage of the time does it break? Oh my god, there's so much. Literally so much. Dearest Arabella, you made it to the Alps. We're sad you couldn't join us. We were lost on a hike. We heard a strange whistling tune. Came from a flower. A whistling flower? What is this, Undertale? From Natty Golden. Oh, is this a letter from there? Yes, that is. This person's name is Natty. Alright, we got a new key. Flower. Windmill wart. Painting. Oh, the painting room. You can see the staircase of the orangery collapse in your absence. Okay, there's another way down. Oh, shoot. And they don't want to repair it because they think it's full of ghosts. Guys, we can't repair this. There's ghosts in here. Look at that. Wait, that's a ghost. That's literally the ghost they were talking about. That's the mold. The mold ghost. Mold ghost, coast to coast. Wait. We've been here. Isn't this the same? Oh, wait. Dark Souls style shortcut, guys. Wait, this place. This door. Oh my god, this door was closed. Door does open from this side. Oh my god, they thought of everything. Okay, so we have a key to the painting room. Now they probably intended for us to take the shortcut back. We'll probably have to remember where the painting room is. It's probably not there, if I had to guess. There's no way. That's the formal garden. What about this one? Not it. Alright, there's gotta be like a map, right? Map. Painting room. Painting room. Painting room 15. 15. Okay, so you enter the house and then it's directly straight there. Now the question is, how do I go back there? If only there was some kind of map to tell us. Too bad there's no such thing. Nope, here it is. Alright, so the entrance of the house is here. And that means the painting room is here. Alright, what do we got in here? Meadow Orchids Research Team, 1862, Professor John Montague. Arabella, wait, that's me, Arabella Green. Your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. You have no plans to fund a small project like this. Perhaps if you're set up in botanical fieldwork, you might assist Professor Montague on his work on British meadow orchids. Might also recommend John Linley's books, Ladies' Botany. Familiar introduction to the study of natural system of botany. Wow, they disrespect us. It's an elementary book for unscientific readers. One I've heard is suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself. Being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. You're like, hey, we're not going to accept you to this botany academy because you're a woman. And then this guy's like, hey, you would read this elementary book because you're a woman. Messed up. Flower painting and watercolor. Yeah, it's really, really says a lot about society. Back in the good thing, stuff like this doesn't happen nowadays. They would never discriminate based on gender. So I wonder if I could join Mr. Bennett into town. I wonder if it's rather ancient. Okay, a new kitchen scale. Measuring flour. It's not suitable for measuring flour. Symbology. A study wherein the discerning reader will find the history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols. Wait, that's the freaking sheep. Catholicism? The sheep of Catholicism? OM? Hinduism? Isn't that like a 7TV emote? OM. What is that? Does that mean that's a... Oh, yeah, maybe. That would make sense. Oofy dance. Yeah, that's the 7TV emote right there. We got flowers. We got this stuff. Here's Arabella. He graced the scene. This is a poem. Surely this is relevant in some way. A love poem for Arabella. Daisies fair in spring's repose. Why is it OM? I don't even know. Why is it? Omega lol. No, I thought you meant the religious symbol. I know that 7TV emote is short for Omega lol. The manor, constructed 1593. Dang, Vac, your house is huge. What the heck? You got like 10 bedrooms. Crazy. Move in? No, it seems like there's like a lot of problems with it. It might be haunted. 1590, true, 1593, the year of construction, and then that's like a thing for a puzzle, but what do we do with that though? Why would you abbreviate as OM and not OL? Because when you start typing Omega lol, you have OM. And like OL means office lady, which is definitely a different thing. Obviously. It's like he doesn't even know. Okay, let's see. What do we do with this information? We still haven't found the seeds. Don't even know. I don't even know where it is. He doesn't even know. Doesn't even... OM, he doesn't even know. Lol. Okay, so I guess all we learned here was the symbolism. The kitchen scale is unsuitable for measuring flour. $1593 is the year. Construction. But then what though? Where have we not been? Where even have we not been? We're back here. Right back here. Was there another turn that I did not take? And maybe back here there was something else? Perhaps. Oh, did I not go? No, I went this way. What's the point of this windmill thing? What's the point of any of this? Wait, was a shiny thing? Windmill's probably for blooming a flower. Wait, Pixie Tears. Okay, so Pixie Tears is the one that does not have... We got the microscope slides. We got the chloroplast book. We got the... Wait, this is not this one. This is the one... You gotta like put sugar in the soil or something. Note on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I've found the following amounts of work with different pots. 6, 7. I think I got 6, 7. All right, which is the, what kind of pot do we have? What is the, where is it? This one? So this one, it's the regular 90. What is that symbol? So ours appears to be, wait, but we can measure it though. Can we measure the 97 gram? 97 gram one. Is that the same one? Six, seven. Oh no, yeah, it does have this symbol on it. What the? So you need to add extra nutrients. Mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried? We already did that one. We already did the ash plume one. Extra nutrition. Okay, so we need to add like 97 grams of sugar to this, right? Well, where even is the sugar? If you'll remember correctly, kitchen, that would make too much sense. I think that is too logical and unusual. Let's see, where's that room? Here it is, 97 grams. And that's the priest hole. What do you do with this though? Nothing. Alright, so 97 grams. Wait, this is in ounces though. What the heck? It's convert? No. Surely not. 97 grams. Surely they don't intend for us to have to convert ounces to grams, right? There's no way. Maybe since the priest hole is here, the scale opens it. What if I just try all combinations and then eventually get it? No, but you gotta like put like measure the things in there. No, man. 97 grams of sugar. Okay, so the kitchen. Where's the sugar? The mortar and pestle. Sugar. No, man. No. There's too much backtracking in this game. I feel like it's just too much. I may also be starting to get motion sickness. Moving around too much. That's the thing that happens. Heard you are good with plants. What do you recommend for my room without light and no water? A cactus. You could probably use a cactus. It's probably a good plant to choose from. Is there like a hint system in this game? Some kind of like thing that's like, here, you should be doing this. Here's the thing you haven't checked out yet. No. If only they didn't have ghosts here. I can go down here. Look at this. a ghost. Alright, where am I supposed to go? What are we even doing? And the following has to work best. 97 grams, so... Why is it in grams but the other thing is in ounces? Maybe that's what the thing said. It said that it's not suitable for measuring like sugar. Maybe there's like another thing we can use. Oh, I haven't even been here. What the heck is this? Another whole area we haven't even been to? What the heck? What is this? Cider apples. Cat's head. Merlin's mist. Alright, surely this is relevant. But how? There's so many apples here. Cider making and apple blending. Sugar, tannins. Acid. Wait, sugar! Wait! Oh, shoot, grams. What was it? 97 grams? Did they say 97 grams? So we gotta add up specifically which ones have 97 grams. Oh, we have to do math. Alright, well you can add, you got 97, well any of these. Got 27, 40, 30. 27, 37, it's 97, right? If we had Nambi, Russet, Cat's Head, Merlin's Mist. Nambi, Russet, Merlin's Mist. What was the other one? Cat's Head. Okay, Cat's Head is that weird green looking one. We might not even have. We might not even have that one. Oh, here it is. Okay, that's Cat's Head. Merlin's Mist. And Nambi Russet. It's the weird moldy looking one. Alright, so oh, and then you extract the sugar from this. Wait, I didn't mean to, I meant to like undo that. Alright, so you put these, you put all these here. And then we put our plant. It needs to have exactly that amount of nutrients. And then what? What? Oh no, it worked. Look, we didn't even get all the clues, and yet we've solved it. It's honestly so obvious. Didn't even fill in all the clues. We only needed out like 2 clues there. Pixie tears no longer contain chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Yes, I knew that. Alright, but which ones are relevant? Good question. Apple blending. We got cider apples. Yeah, it's probably not that letter about the Alps. It's probably about that one. Alright, now we got a wolf glove. So all the other clues are relevant to wolf glove. A nursery rhyme, letter from builder, letter from Alps, Envelope with stamp. Wait, seed packet location. Orangery. Where is it? Orangery 9. Oh, so you can't get in. Wait, but it's like... Is that downstairs? 7 is the Rose Garden. But how do we even go there? Orangery. It's like over here. So we have just entered from this side. It'd be a lot better if you can. Yeah, I feel like I don't like the fact that it like makes you go back to read the clues. Alright, so where are we? So up the stairs here. Where are we? Are we here? Where even? It's by the Dark Soul. So this is it. Okay, so this is the orangery. We've entered. Is that true? Is this true? Are we right here? The door opens. Oh no, okay, no, yeah, we entered from here. Now we are now here. Okay, so we cannot enter the orangery, given the fact that the ghosts have haunted it. Okay, but what's the clue? How do we get down there? Wait, I didn't even see this one. Tower wind research. Wind speed on those floors. Okay. Somehow my anemometer broke. Anemometer broke. Hope there isn't a poltergeist in the town after all. It's like, what am I doing with this though? Be sure to wear the correct gear when climbing. Winds in the Alps can be fierce and changeable. Changeable? Is advised to wear thick, warm clothing, sturdy boots. Alright, so we gotta find out where this plant originates. And then find out the wind speed. Then we gotta bring it to the specific floor that has that wind speed. That is my assumption here. Question is, where is the plant from? And how do we even get the plant? That's the first thing. How do you even get the plant? It may have escaped notice. The tower in your orchard is known as the Turbulent Tower. I believe the poltergeist dwells within it. It brings ferocious winds to anyone who dares enter. Maybe we have to go to the top floor. Just maybe there's something up there. If that's the ghost. Wait, no. No, why would it do that? I pressed the wrong side. Alright, here it is. Guys, it's literally haunted. Bro, it's scary. Mountaineer? Alright, now what though? What does that do? What does that do for us? Maybe now that the ghost has haunted the tower, we can... there's something there, maybe. So we're getting in the priest hole? How is that related, though? The weight. Oh, maybe I only have to open like one of... So not all of these windows are open. Some of them, they only open like half of them. But how do I... what do we do here? Wind speed, pressure millibars. Do we have all the clues? We got wind research, alpine weather. We're missing one of the clues. What does the wind speed have to do with this? The ghost. So we got the wind speed. We gotta find out which place has what wind speed. Oh, you mean that the priest hole allows you to go down there. That is the symbol. Wait, that is the symbol. Look at the old clues about what mountain the flower grows on. That nursery rhyme. Do any of these locations sound familiar? Was it the Matterhorn? So Weisshorn? The mountain. The mountain? The mountain. Wait, what is this? Heritage Orchard. Wolf glove. High in the mountaintops so steep grows a flower hard to keep. Petals delicate and bright, whistling with the wind. Mountaineers who climb on high listens for the whistle. Wolf gloves howl. Which mountain is this though? It doesn't say. It did not say. High on the mountain tops. But which mountain? Which mountain even is it? Herm. Where are the other clues? Nursery rhyme in the orchard. Letter from builder, that's the one that said it's haunted. Letter about Alps. Wait, in the orangery? Didn't... oh wait, hold on. We're not able to go downstairs in the orangery, but there was the poem. The top. Or whatever it was. Maybe. This one. Oh, the Alps. The Alps. Okay, so the Alps. the Alps. And we all know the Alps. Wait, oh, which one of these? Which one of these is the Alps? Oh no, this is all in the Alps. Wait a second. These are all in the Alps. Which place specifically? Oh well, we don't know. We were lost on a hike. We heard a strange whistling tune. The goat. Is the goat where they sent it from? Which one of those locations has like a goat? Like a ram? None of them. Where else? These are all clues in the orangery. I think we have to go figure out what's going on with that, the downstairs. Does the envelope show? No. Doesn't even say where it's from. It's just that. It's just the goat. Just the freaking goat. Alright, we gotta figure out the thing. Surely it's the year, right? The year that this thing existed. 1593. What if we just need to put like 1593? Oh, that's probably it. We got 1. We got 5. Got 9. Welcome, you're okay. Oh, that's literally it. It was literally that simple. History sleuth. Bro, what are they doing down here? I can't read that. Thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge. Little John? Isn't that the guy who sings? Isn't that like the rapper? He says, yeah. Little John in the Southland. The saint sought refuge. Michael? Wait, Michael's in this game? A welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes? Hatsune Miku reference? Okay. R. Blount. Michael is always there. What else we got? Tufted duck. Yo. Mountaineers Club, first outing. 1858. Surely that's relevant. Wait. Souvenir coin? Weisshorn. Wait, is that it? Yes. The Weisshorn. Alright, so we know it's the Weisshorn. And then we gotta get the seed from here. And then what? None of these are relevant. Welcome, Michael. You were mentioned in the game. They were talking about Michael. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure. It is something in the fields to the British meadows. Welcome. Yeah, because you were gone. You were gone when we were reading the thing. It said Michael. Southern March left. Oh no, it's locked. Wait, it was locked? What the heck? Oh, I see, I see. That seems unsafe, but maybe that's fine. Alright, so we know it's the Weisshorn. 40 wind speed. Wind speed of 40. Okay, so we gotta have one window open on the first floor and the third and fourth. One window open. Gotta get the points. Wait, where the heck was the, oh, here it is. Alright, but also which floor was it on? Which floor did it's like, it's only 40 on one of the floors. Fourth floor, okay. Doesn't matter which side of the window is open. The left side from outside, so it would be the right side from inside. Now, was it the right side that was open or closed? I believe the right side was open. Okay. And the second floor is closed. This one's open. The next one's open. And then the last one is closed. Go down. Oh, shoot. There it is. Wow. That's all of them. It's kind of like a Bellsprout from Pokemon. Literally Sprout of the Bells. Alright, now there should be a new delivery. I knew it. I called it. I knew for sure there would be a new delivery. Yes. Alright, let's go back. You know, at the very beginning I said this game was not for me, but it is kind of cool. I just think my main complaint is too many branching paths. You can't look at the clues in your inventory. You specifically have to like go back to find the clues, which I think is a bit weird. It's too much walking. Alright, what do they got here? They got a... What's the delivery? Wasn't there... They said there was a new delivery. Where is it? Did they lie to me? Was it the letter? Wait, oh, this is it. The new code for the door is 3 initials of my name. Oh, so now you have to remember your sister's name. Messed up. I'm gonna drink some water. They're gonna run some ads soon. They had the family tree image. And that's where you find out your sister's initials. Wait, this is the beginning of the game. We don't want to be here. Man. Elizabeth. Something. Yo, welcome, Amed. Hello. You've rated exactly as I'm about to show ads. That's like the worst time to ever raid, but raiding into ads. I'm gonna drink water and then I will greet you. Okay, because you know, you might not even hear it right now. Alright, I've hydrated. We're playing Silk Song. Hope you had a good time. I don't know if you can even hear this right now. You're probably watching ads. I hope you had a good time playing Silk Song. Hope you killed many bosses and other such things. Alright, so our sister named Elizabeth Ann Green. EAG. It's in the game. Is it really that though? Is it really that simple? It really makes you think. EAG. Open. What? There's no their maiden names. Now I assume she meant like her maiden name. Maybe she means, I guess she got married. Bella's parents, what is it? Alright, so instead of green, she's now Hopgood. EAH. I should not be playing music. We can't have music playing, it kills the atmosphere. Lockpicker. No, it wasn't a lockpick, we literally solved the solution. Thank you. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent. They show an interest in learning more about plants. Keen that my daughters have access to good education. Hope you don't mind putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them. Yo, welcome back, Amed. Hope you had a good time playing Silk Song. You killed several bosses, maybe, or boss arenas, or enemy arenas. This is, in fact, a game that resembles puzzle games. When I first started this, I was like, it's kind of like Blueprints, right? There's like a mansion, you walk around solving puzzles. It's not a roguelike though. It's got those vibes though. A time was had. 8 years and still full of bugs. Good old Silk Song. Anyway, we're solving puzzles. If you ever plan on playing this game, this is spoilers, so maybe you gotta not play this. But then, you know, maybe you're not gonna play this game, in which case it doesn't even matter. Right, what does this say? What does this say? Don't mind me putting upon you your knowledge. elsewhere. It's only similar to Blueprints in the sense that you're walking around a mansion and there are puzzles. There is no like roguelike elements. There isn't like, I don't even know what else is in Blueprint. Progression. I guess there is progression. Look, we're walking around. We're finding things. We're finding bugs. What? A bug just like in the game you just played, Silk Song? You got bugs in this game? No BS R&D that makes you restart 10 times? Exactly. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's even better than Blueprints. 8 years of total bugs. Alright, what are we doing? We got a book. Modern methods of teaching. We got a door. What the heck? Botanical ally. Chapter 4. Surely they won't make us go back to previous areas. I will assume everything after this room no longer depends on previous rooms. And I'm going to close the door. You cannot close the door, okay. I was about to close the door just so that I could not go back. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a piece... Sorry, a piece? A tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese. Fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow, complimented her shiny black feathers. Crow was sus, kept the beak tightly closed. Fox kept charming the crow. What a song that beak must make. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot about her suspicion and uttered the loudest call. The fox got the cheese. That's a lesson to you all. Because if you got cheese, then don't call. Alright, surely, okay, this is probably something. It's definitely not the solution. What if it was? Wouldn't that be so funny if that was the solution? And I just happened to find it by brute force. Once. It's not even brute force, I just did one thing once. There's probably an achievement for sitting in every chair. Like, why would they have... Why would they allow you to sit in every chair if there was not an achievement for sitting in all of them? Probably is a thing. I probably could have done it if I had sat down on all of them. But I didn't. Like some kind of fool. Got mushrooms. I got, what else is there? What else even is there? I got upstairs. The golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Let me live. I'm not a fish but a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." And let the fish go free. It does look cozy. Right, it's even got reading. Literally, these things have like clues in them for something. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish to return for its freedom. A cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. The fishermen returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. The wife was greedy, demanded riches of palace servants. And the ocean became darker. Finally, the wife granted to be so powerful she could grant wishes herself. The fish revoked all the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue. Okay, so the wife was too greedy. Asked for too much. It's messed up. New Year's ball. Oh, they're rhyming. New Year's Ball, Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4 January 1960, supper, 6 o'clock. Cousin, wash your hand and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. T. Well, now we have to be like, who is T, though? We go back to the family tree and be like, okay, so T has invited cousin, an unmarried cousin. T has married... T has invited unmarried cousin. And then this is Thursday, 4th January, Somerset Hall, probably relevant. Thursday, 4th of January, supper at 6. What if I just screenshot this? Screenshot this. T's trying to get with his own cousin. He's just inviting his cousin. The ball. The ball. Hey, what the? That fish. Wait, you see in this? This texture is messed up. They thought we didn't notice. You can see where the texture cuts off. Alright, let's see. The rising sun. Hey, wait, if Vac was here, she would be like, whoa, that's the story I always... Have I ever told you the story of the... Okay, normally it's the tortoise and the hare. And she would have said tortoise. You know, tortoise? We say tortoise. But I guess in the UK they say tortoise. And midday, a hare and tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly, noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. Hare laughed. Challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. And of course, we already know how this ends, man. Classic story. The hare woke up, opened his eyes in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. That's it. He was sleeping. And then what? They don't even have hair, right? They literally don't even have hair. What are they even doing? Okay, so are those hints? We haven't even, like, found the flowers yet. What the heck? Where are we? Alright, so these are the fairy tales. But, like, what's the ordering? How is... We haven't even seen the moon one? The sun? Or maybe those are the books that we haven't opened. Wait, that's the the rising sun. The moon, is it like a combination lock? Oh, I was thinking it's the order. Maybe it's the order that you see them in. Like if you start off from, if this is like the leftmost side. Yes, he does press a button. Yes, we tried pressing a button. We did it wrong. So the first one is the fish one. We have fish. Welcome, Jerk Chungus. We have fish and then the rabbit. And then the sun. Wait, where's the other ones? Are they downstairs? Get the fish, we get the rabbit, the sun. And then okay, so the night. And so if the night one, and the fish, rabbit, sun, the crow, fish, rabbit, sun. That's not it. Alphabetical? Why would it be alphabetical? Wonders of the night sky. Wonders. That would probably be last. Because books. Where did we find the crow one? Wasn't that one also upstairs? So Wonders is the night one. Oh no, the crow. No, the fish. The fish was the golden fish. T. But this is also the golden and then hair. The hair. Rising. One bright morning at maybe time of day. One bright morning at midday. So true, so true. And midday, okay, so rising sun, the first one. Midday's got to be the middle of the day. Okay, so it's rising sun and then fish and then rabbit. Rising sun, fish, rabbit. The question is the crow after or before the night sky? The crow one, I don't even remember where the crow one is. It's probably the crow. Ah, of course. Sunset 1st of May. Red, orange, yellow. Oh no, this is probably relevant in some way. 22nd of May. 8th of July. You got colors. London record. Lindley appointed chair of botany at the University College London after an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to Horticultural Society and mission something John. Wait, is that Little John? John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. It's been very much in the fashion of late years. Undervalue science, consider an amusement. Challenge the Linnean classification system. Alright, so those colors are probably relevant. You've obtained nightfall seeds. We only have one clue. All of that was just for this one thing. Now we have the key to the study. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a while now, determined to prove it's more than just a myth. I've deduced that the flower opens at sunset, only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery. I shall plant more tomorrow. Monitor nightfall seedlings, rose planting list, collect field samples, seed collection. Okay, so it's probably the okay, so it opens at sunset during a particular time of year. So I mean that one looks like, I mean this one also looks like that's sunset. These are all sunsets. We have to find some kind of correlation to the different colors. We do know this is relevant to these. And then what? And then we have the key to the study, which is this one. Meadow Orchids of Britain. Professor J. Montague? Isn't that like a guy who exists? Letter from Anne. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see a remarkable flora reach the wider world. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? And we need to reach our goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Our uncle in the scientific field. Now, which one is that? Arbel, I have some books from the department that may be of interest. A favorite of your father's. If you have trouble, visit the college. Tell the secretary you were collecting materials for your uncle. Uncle Theodore. Uncle T! Isn't that Uncle T? Theodore T. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. Minmo. Some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil, evolved to retrieve it in different ways. They become carnivorous, as they only acquire nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms. Some mushrooms get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus. Mushrooms growing on a tree is a sign that they are consuming the tree. You should remove them, but not always the case. So that is probably related to this one, given the fact that it's a mushroom. Just talking to the plants. No way. Okay, we got sapphire gloom. Tree diseases. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with a red tree pox, many small red spots, visible. Cured by adding fertilizer. Hypoxyleon causes black patches to form. Tree is lacking in hydration. Root parasite. Bark rust. Well, we don't know yet which one is relevant. We have many eggs, which are probably relevant. Tree diseases, but there's 4. No, there's 3 of them. Literally 3 of them. Treason. Alright, so let's see. What else is there? Mushrooms. Mushrooms. What's the point of these? So we have seen ducks before. And these are probably related to those ducks that we've seen. And gotta also find out which tree diseases. Wait, there's more? There's 2 other plants we haven't even seen? What the heck? How can there be more? What else even? Is there like another passageway somewhere? Wait, what the? Wait, this no. Okay, I was like, wait, this wasn't open. It was. It was open. But where do we go? Maybe opening up that thing down there also opens something up here. Nope. Or have we not been? Do you have to go back? You're telling me we have to go back? And there are other. We don't even have like another key. Does the tree in the? Oh yeah, maybe it does. It's got the whatever this. It's got the one that looks like eggs. Very dark eggs. Now, which one is that? It's the root parasite, I think. Yeah, it's a root parasite. It's a fungus that forms purple rings. Parasite leaches nutrients. There is no known cure. Eventually causes the tree to dry out. No known cure. But we can, what if we put the mushroom on there? Because the mushroom needs to extract things from other things, right? And then maybe the tree, the fungus on the tree is what's needed. That's probably what it is. So we gotta get our plants. All right, do this. Now put the sapphire gloom. And do we need to water it though? That's the thing. Do we need to water this? Probably. Okay, and then if you put this near... Oh, maybe put it up there. Maybe up there. Ain't gonna germinate without liquid. But what if it does? It's like if you put this near the tree, it can absorb the fungus from the tree. Oh. Oh. Well, there it is. What the? And then the door is not blocked anymore. Alright, so apparently there was like a second clue somewhere. Welcome Teeny. Who up germinating? Don't tree diseases. It is a puzzle game. I've described it as being similar to Blueprints, but without RNG. Perhaps. Is this good? I'm having a good time. You know, when I first started, I was like, I don't know about this game. But now I'm like, it's kind of cool. Now, I will probably not finish it today, considering that it has been said that it is 3.5 to 4 hours long. So maybe next stream. Alright, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset. Noticed a site that Jay just had to write to you about. Jay and the water. Jay saw the brook chalice blooming. Jay've never seen it, nor heard of it. Well, you have any idea what have caused this? Okay, let's see. There was the brook chalice. Never seen it before. In the water. None of my books mention it. The brook chalice. Letter about weeds. In the water in Somerset. The trapped fairy. It's probably related to like the colors of the eggs, maybe. It's probably some kind of egg that has that. Cradle fern. Wait, that's an egg. There's another egg. The question is, how does this relate though? So that's the cradle fern. Oh my god. Petition, House of Commons. Commons? Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place over the Somerset River. Wait, the Somerset Rivers. Tragically, this is lead to the decline of some bird species. Arabella green. Okay, so they've been hunting some birds. But which birds? Aquatic weed removal. Birds with chime-like calls. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We specialize in removing brook chalice. Brook chalice. I don't like. Why did I say it like that? I said it like Hawktua. Brook chalice. Make an appointment today. Okay, so brook chalice is a weed. Weed removal. The Trapped Fairy. Once upon a time there was a fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. Lost track of time. Day turned into night. Nyx goddess. That night. Noticed the little fairy? The moon was shining bright. The fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense, decided to punish the fairy. Placed the fairy into a nightfall. Cast a spell. She fell in love with the moon. Gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. Although just as the fairy awoke, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. What does that mean? Petition from Brook Chalice. Is the petition for Brook Chalice? Yes, because it was about the rivers and the birds. My dear Nova, never forgotten. It's a good cat. Dearest friend, seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection. Lord Spencer has gone out unacknowledged. I'm not sure it's worth pursuing scientific study. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants. Due to there being a large group of gentlemen, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them, none to Constance and I. Let's plan another trip. Okay. Tincture of red clover. Chamomile red clover seems to soothe hot flushes. Essence of arnica flower for sprains, strains, and joint pain. Do we have arnica flower? It's not even a thing. That's not even a real thing that exists. It's a real, okay, apparently it's real. The number 30 bath geyser provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap, hot water will appear, can be used multiple times in a row. No extra cost. Is that a clue? So I gotta know like that temperature. Something related to the temperature. It was made in Somerset. That's where the water's from. What is this? Pipe piece. Installation of disconnected pipes. 15th of May. Dear Arabella. Here's a quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. 14 something. Wilson Plumbers. Oh, what the heck? They didn't even fix it. They just gave the pipes. We have to connect this ourselves. so let's see. Probably that. No, you can't rotate. You can't even rotate this. You know what? It's probably this one. And then there's probably more around the house. Oh, there's right there. They're right here, guys. Literally, they're all in this room even. Alright, well, we don't know what to do with this yet. Wait, this is the flower that blooms in the water. But we need to know, like, the temperature, right? We need to know the temperature. Specifically. Temperature of the river. Oh, there's another. Oh my god, there's so much. Wanted to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research. Keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Alright. What the heck is this? The attic key. Somerset River Trust. Dear members, we want to make sure you can enjoy swimming. We have cleared the most popular river of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, River Chew, and the River Somer have all been cleared of weeds. Thanks to Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Company. Thanks to... Okay, so these are 3 rivers. But is this not the Somerset River? Are there multiple rivers? Okay, so it says Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal. They probably only remove weeds in certain locations. No. No, they don't. I mean, it's gotta be Brook Chalice, right? Like, what even? What even? The River Trust. The Bath Geyser is probably relevant. The Fairy one? I mean, the Fairy is related to water as well. Alright, health and safety warning has been brought to attention. Barton Ironworks has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. Rivers are polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers. Cam River, River Cam, River Somer, River Chew. River Frome was also affected, though it's completely clear. Wait, so there's something interesting about the River Frome. Cam, Chew, and Somer. So they have not removed things from that river. There's gotta be something about River Frome. Rusty rivers are the same rivers that the chalice grows in. Oh my god, there's even more. Alright, share with you of an exciting discovery made in botanical studies. Some plants are sensitive to sound when exposed to music from their natural environment. Okay. These are the rivers. Wait. The temperature. Alright, so it was River Frome. River Cam, River Somer. Wasn't there like a third one? Besides the river from... Alright, which one was it? River Chew, that's not on there. River Chew is not even on there. Well, let's see. The River Frome is special for some reason. So you would think that maybe that's the one that's relevant. 25 Celsius. Now, if we can put that flower at 25 Celsius. And then we just gotta find the flower. Where is our collection of flowers? I think I'm gonna go downstairs maybe. No, there's gotta be one around here, right? Oh no, we're not ready. We're not ready for it. It's another thing to unlock. We still have to check out what's up here. Oh my god, what the heck is this? Okay, so this is the plant that reacts to music. Bird calls. Interpretations from nature. So we gotta find the bird egg that has the specific color, and then we have to play this. Petitions for the music one, not the water one. I can't believe it. Got to find out which bird is relevant. Now, which of those birds even would it be? Which seeds have we had? We have not seen seeds for these. Past years, the ferns have drastically declined on the banks. Well, let's check the attic for something. Alright, sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower bud. Wait, that's like the fairy. The moth is forced to use the flower bud as a resting place. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year. The moth is unlucky. The flower bud won't open until many months later. Okay, so... which flower was that? Nightfall? Nightfall. Trap moths. Fairy story. So it only blooms at certain times. Moth spotting calendar. Oh shoot. So these are like birds, types of birds. Moths of England. Bro, there's so many. We gotta find out which moth which moth is available at which time. I believe it was May, right? They said that like the paintings. It's downstairs. No, there's too much. There's too much stuff. So 4 different flowers. There's too much stuff. And then you got up here, there's more stuff. Bro, there's so much, bro, guys, there's literally so much stuff. A rusty pig? Wait, the rust has to do with something. The sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized plants have photoreceptors, allows them to see the color of light. Flowers can tell the time of day. They know when to open or close. Exact time is different. Most appear to respond to light. This is related to the paintings. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. Okay. The rust in the river. And one of the flowers bloomed during that, maybe. What is this? What is this? Magic lantern? I don't know what that is just yet. Dinner invitation. I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. Arrange a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. Cousins William and Thomas may well inspire you to become accomplished scientists. Serious nature. 5 o'clock on Sunday. That's probably something. Wait, isn't this related to that? Maybe. Alright, so we have the brook chalice. Oh, okay, we can, isn't this the one that goes at different times? We gotta find, like, the temperature. Leading expert in British meadow orchids. Replant every leaf. Every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of those mysteries. Shed lights. Hood March Orchid. Is that a thing? Is that any of these things? I don't know. What is this related to? Orange, yellow, red. Project slides. You would think it's related to this, but these are all different colors. And maybe it's related to that. Let's try to see if the plant that we have access to right now is able to... Oh, but then what about these eggs? Wait, what about... Hold on. The eggs. The eggs. Wait, hold on. The paintings. Paintings in this room. 4 plants going on now. The water, the music, the eggs, the sunset. Yeah. Well, we already solved one of them. I don't know which one. Which one is which? Nightfall. Nightfall is the one that opens at sunset. And if this opens, that means it's the one about the trap moths, because the other ones don't close. Do the water one. Alright, let's find the plants. Alright, it was the plant brook chalice, right? Yes, the brook chalice. Okay, then go upstairs. Upstairs into, was it this room or the other one? It's this one. Here. Alright, well that's 25 degrees. That is 25 right there. The rust. Oh, I need to put the pig in. Is that what it is? That's a pig. Where was the rusted pig? Is it up here? Drowning is drowning. Oh my god. It's not even it. Hold on. Maybe the water that I put in was not the right temperature. I think I put the water in and then I changed the temperature. It's probably this. You can tell based on the music that it is correct. Of course. Well. Dang. Alright, well I guess some of these are the petition, right? The petition is not for this one. It's probably the river poster. I kind of just guessed there. Okay, so it was the river poster. Okay, and then the fairy was the moon. The fairy fell in love with the moon as dawn approached. I mean, that's not necessarily related, right? Maybe. Right, and then also this thing. Just so much stuff going on. So that's the fairy. What does that image of the fairy have anything to do with anything? Is it the color of the fairy? Maybe has like matches some patterns on the eggs? Probably not, right? But that's the only thing I can think of. And then what about the moths? Which moth did they say it was? Hummingbird hawk moth? Is that the one? Hummingbird hawk moth is available April, May, June, July. April, May, June, July. April, May, June, July. So these are all May, July, October, April. So it's like one of these three. May, July. Assuming it is that moth, I don't actually know. So then you find the colors that are in common with these. Red, orange, yellow, pink. Blue, yellow, pink, orange. Blue, purple, pink, orange. Oh wait, but there's also these. June, oh no, there's more. June. I don't know. I think, okay, we'll figure this out next stream, assuming I remember any of this. I probably will not remember most of this. But that's gonna be it for today's stream. A lot of thinking, a lot of stuff to consider. Alright, now we end the stream. It's time to leave. what do we got here? Delaware Day. Tile Repair Day, Rock Day. Beans and Frank's Day. None of these are very interesting raid messages. Rock Day. Barbershop Music Appreciation. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna see who's streaming. Who's live right now. A bunch of people are streaming as we speak. Now, what about this person? I've never raided this person. But I don't know what raid message though. What raid message even? We could do National Rock Day? I don't know. National Rock Day raid. Sure. Rock emoji. I don't know if they mean rock like the musical genre or like rock as in like the physical object. I don't know. Alright, so let's raid this person. Rock Day. Bochi the Rock, perhaps. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. I should be back on Wednesday with more of this game. Presumably we will finish it, given the fact that people have said it's like 3.5 to 4 hours. So, given that we spent 3 hours, surely another 3 hours is enough to finish. But that's it. That's all. That is everything. And now we sit here for several seconds, waiting for the raid to go. Good times. Welcome, Snake. Snark. And goodbye. Goodbye. Good times. Goodbye and good times. Good times out there on this Monday or Tuesday. It could be Tuesday where you are, but not for me. It's still Monday. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.